All right, so the last thing is like we see how social media trials play out all the time. Like, but trolling, all trolls, that don't bother me, all of that shit. See it all the time. But there's no peace of mind like knowing that you're innocent. Like, you can't buy that. Can't nobody hook you up with that. Your influence can't get that. Knowing that you're innocent is peace of mind that's priceless. And that's what I got in this situation. So, fuck the trolls and all that shit. Like, for the people that matter to me, all it's going to take is a little time for me to clear my name. Like, I'm just getting the allegations exactly of what they said I did to be able to just prove that I didn't do it. Like, stuff like IP addresses don't lie. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what it is. Sad, bro. It's real.
Check it out. Now, one of my favorite sayings is beware of niggas. Now, I've always said, man, niggas is only as low as their last meal, and if you ain't feed them last, they can't be fucking trusted, okay? The mere fact is this, man. Niggas will steal your shit and try to help you to look for it. And I'll give y'all a personal example. Y'all probably heard this story a million times. A nigga who I knew stole my motherfucking iPhone, and then he was going the hardest to try to find my phone with me. Until I used the fucking app, realized it was at his motherfucking crib, okay? The explanation he gave me was nothing short of fuckery. However, Lil Boosie, I reported the story a year ago, okay? Boosie was mad that Capital One finessed him, okay? He claimed that Capital One took about $361,000 out of his account, and he encouraged everybody because they were not going to compensate him or reimburse him or get his money back. He recommended everybody close their accounts with Capital One. Now I said, damn, yo, this is beyond racism. You tell me an institution that's a bank would actually finesse a rapper like that? And he said it's the only time he's ever been finessed in his life. He said anybody who tried to take something from him got dealt with, okay? So he said the bank would be no different. However, the bank gave him basically the answer they would give anybody who have too much money in an account. Dog, you're not supposed to have over the federally insured amount in this account. And if you got finessed or we got finessed because the bank was probably using his money to invest. So when the money's missing, the bank got to feel it as well. So they're saying if we got finessed, we just can't do nothing about it. But we'll launch an investigation. Okay, apparently, of course, the Secret Service and whoever else, of course, all the money agencies would get involved because once money gets missing from a bank, there's supposed to be a paper trail. Now, nearly a year later, okay? Guess who supposedly took the fucking cash? It wasn't no fucking scammer on Twitter. It wasn't the niggas who putting the motherfucking, like, the gas emoji and talking about, yo, they'll turn 20 into fucking 2,000 in my Instagram comments. It was Boosie's own motherfucking brother, supposedly, all right? Now, Boosie's brother actually got motherfucking arrested, okay? His name is Takari Hatchin. I don't know what Boosie feels about this story, but apparently they're saying that the cops have arrested him, and because they actually caught up and they realized that his brother was posing to be him and also was making up lies like Boosie was actually transferring the money out. Now, the brother wasn't just taking the money out directly. Supposedly, they were transferring it to a third party, and they would go to the third party to collect the cash. It sounds a lot like car cracking to me, and they said they caught up with the brother because the brother would say some information about Boosie that just wasn't correct. For example, he mentioned that Boosie had a wife, and they said, Boosie ain't got no goddamn wife. Fuck is you talking about? So they launched an investigation, set off a bunch of alarms in the fraud department. However, his brother is saying, whoa, I ain't do shit, but it's going to take some time to clear my name. Now, I'm not going to lie, man, and I know a lot of times you want to say the cops send people up, but, bro, you need to come clean. If Boosie don't catch you first, and maybe Boosie believes you, but if Boosie don't catch you first and give you a sturdy-ass whooping, bro, the cops are just going to put you under the jail cell. This is really bad, and I want to give this brother the benefit of the doubt, but if they point the finger out of everybody at you, that's a fucking problem. Also, I need to hear what Boosie has to say because when he accused the system, the bank, motherfucking Trump, and everybody to take his money, when we get to find out it's actually a family member, allegedly a family member, I want to know what he has to say about this. Boosie, we were definitely concerned. I remember when Boosie actually said he wanted us to motherfucking march for his chain. I could imagine what he wanted us to do for like $361,000. Boosie, what are you saying about this? We need to hear your voice ASAP, man, okay? By the way, I'm not too sure if the money will be returned or reimbursed to him. Of course, he would probably have to sue his brother or whoever they find to be the offending party or the person who has that money, and I don't think his brother is coughing up $361,000 because that's probably already spent at the Louis store, the Gucci store, the Fendi store, the Chanel store, and every motherfucking designer store in America, all right? So, tough luck, Boosie, but hopefully you could beat that $361,000 out of him if he did do you wrong and finesse you. How you finesse a family member? That's just so foul. I can't believe this, man. I hope this is not true, and I'm trying to get his brother the benefit of the doubt. And I'm hoping this ain't true. Not your own bro. Get in the comment box, subscribe, like them, subscribe to Akademiks.